and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin, and today we are going to look at the armpit beat into a single leg. It's a really nice move to change afterwards into something else like elbow rolls or turn your body and come up. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below and give me a thumb up if you like what you see. Let's go to the move. To do this move, you have to know armpit beats. So I recommend from the beginning, have an extra jumper on, or even two, a hoodie or whatever, just something that is a little bit taking away the pressure on your armpits, because this is a sensitive place, at least when you start working on it. To mount into it, easiest way would be that you have both hands here, you invert into a straddle, hook one leg in, and then come into the armpit with the opposite arm. So you have one leg in, opposite arm. Now you have to make sure that your free arm is going on the inside of the knee that you have already hooked in. So you go here and like this. And this is actually a very good position for you to do, because you will feel how it is when you are ending. So this move ends in this position. To go out, you straighten this leg and you take it out. And there you are for armpit beats. Some people do it like this, holding. Me personally, I find it easier like this. What I'm doing is pushing down. You see, I'm hanging here, I'm pushing myself up. Arms pressure down, and that makes you come slightly up. Then you do beats. So. Now, I'm going to slow it down. It's hard while I'm doing it, so I have to explain to you what I'm doing. So you do beats. In the front, you can pike your legs. You don't have to get your hip too high. This beat or this movement, this transition is happening in the back. So let me just come out quick. You beat normally. In the front, you just pike. In the back, you make sure that you engage your core and you have a long beat. Straight legs, and don't just go from your lower part. Make sure you are engaging your core. So the beat is like always a beat should be. Your core is working with you. When you are coming to the front for the beat, when you are going to hook your leg in, you can choose which leg. I recommend you start with the one that is easier for you, a little bit more flexible, more movable. Afterwards, of course, do both. What you have to think about is when you come forward in the last beat, before you are moving your leg in, you pike your hip as much as you can. And you have one leg that is going more backwards, like you're beating your leg to the shoulder. The other leg is in the front. It can help that you twist your hip slightly, because when you twist your hip, you have already this angle. If you would put your left leg in, like I'm now going to put my left leg in, I will show it one more time. I will try to slow it down as much as possible, but be aware or have an eye on my leg that is coming backwards. It has to come behind the hoop and then you hook it in. While you do this, your arms are applying pressure, so don't sink in too much, because you will have a harder time to control it. So pushing down your arms, piking your hip, and then getting your leg behind. So also make sure you have a good warm-up. Do some pancakes before you start, and I'll show it to you one more time. So same thing again, opposite hand, opposite leg, put the second arm in, straighten your leg and get it out. Arms are pushing down, you start beating. In the front you pike, in the back engage your core. Next time, pike more and hook your leg in. And from there you can mount, for example, and continue into something else. This is already the entire move. Make sure you feel comfortable with the pressure. Make sure you feel comfortable with beats. In my eyes, this is the easiest transition from an armpit. Later on, you can do it with both legs. You can go on the stomach, over the front, over the back. So there's lots of things from the armpit, regrips, drops, but start with something simple. This one is really pretty in my eyes. It's one of my favorite moves in the armpit. So give it a try. Tag me with your try of it. You find me on Instagram. It's Karin Odermatt Coach. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And see you next week for a new tutorial. Bye.